as on my TikTok channel zx6r, and it's in for the wheels to be painted. So this is a lovely bike. It's only done 16,500 miles. You see, it's in the paint scheme that everyone wanted. I definitely would have wanted it in this paint scheme had I ever bought one. Never got round to it. You don't see many of them in this great condition. But we've got this one in, and we're going to paint the wheels. They're actually going to go black, and I've got some decals to go on them, some stickers, so just to make them look a bit different. So yeah, that's the job I'm going to be doing this week. So I best get bashed on with it. Nice that was greased up. Could have been a pain. Oh, and he's forgot to undo the calipers. What a wally. Monday morning, not thinking. Calipers out the way. Hopefully now the wheel will come out. Just like that. She's out. You see where they've been painted before, and someone's painted over the weights. Quite a few on there. So now I've got that wheel out, I've just cable tied them calipers up out of the way. Onto the rear. .32. Let's back these off. I think the 12s. What's going to happen here? That's fucking tight. Oh, that was tight. She was tight. She's out. So I'm passing them up right now. Done, out. So I've gone into the workshop where there's more space. Hopefully this is just going to pull out. Yep, pulls out. Looks like it's had recent bearings. Gonna need this off. Now these don't like to come out. We're just gonna have to see what it's like, see if they come or not. Doesn't want to go. one. Will the rest come out? So that's all of them out now. A bit of heat on them with a heat gun, and they all came out. And I ended up taking these out after all. Discs removed off the front. I'm going to take these weights off. Next job, get the wheels all prepped up. But before we do that, we need to let the air out the tyres, and then we need to break the beads. So they're both in primer now. And I put a guide coat on this one as I'm prepping it up. I'm just giving it a rub down with some 240, then some 500 on a disc, and then I'll probably go over them with a bit of 800. Got the wheels all prepped up now, so I did them with a 240 dry, 500 dry, and then I went over them just with 1000 grade wet flat, just to make sure that they're all nicely prepped up. I've just gone around the outside with some tape again there, just to make sure all that tape's stuck down from before when I prepped it, and none of it's gonna come off when I'm painting the wheels. I'm going to be using the Iwata Junior Impact gun. I've got the paint mixed up. Let's go and put it on. Well, we are done, we're in paint. The next job is to get them built up with the discs and the sprocket and get those decals on. Blow them up, blow the tyres back onto the rim and get them fitted to the bike. So I've let the paint go off a bit and I just want to show you before I build them up what I've done here. So I've masked off the tyres. Instead of taking them off, basically because when you're putting them back on there is always a risk of marking fresh paint. It does take time to go off properly, so that's why I've just busted the beads off and then masked the tyres off. Well, they're starting to look good. So as you can see, I'm building them up and I've got the decals on. They took me about half an hour to put on, pretty simple. I think the lad got them off eBay, most probably. But yeah, starting to look good. Anyway, I'm going to get cracked on a bit more and get these wheels built up and put them on the bike. So I've just opened up the workshop. I've just got in the garage this morning. Last night I worked back and I got the wheels on the bike and this is what they look like. Look at them. Beauties. I'll drag her out for a better look. Oh yes, look at that. Looks absolutely spot on. The colour match is really good as well for the decals. I think it looks well. So yeah, maybe do a video sometime of actually putting decals on so people can see how I put them on. It was just a bit time consuming. I wanted to get the job pushed on. This was my main job this week and it did take a bit longer to do because the paint was a bit tough. The wheels needed to be primed. It had some rubbish paint on them, the wheels did. I think aerosol, and it's a bit like when it sort of starts to roll and it's tacky, as if it's not gone off properly, the paint. But anyway, that's that job done. Plenty more to come. Lots of other projects I'm on with. So yeah, please subscribe to the channel to see more of my projects. Thanks for watching.